He's next. Good play, good play. Rooted, good. Where's Mulan? There she is. Oh, I shouldn't have done that then. And this time that abduct. He was in there. I could have saved him. There we go. Good, good. Hello everyone, this is your host Professor Reha here with the Khepri support for Siege, Episode 2. And let's see what our allies are. Hopefully we have a nice balance of physical and magical this time. Got to be meaty. Alright. It's the Booty Bandit? Sure. I wonder if they're together. We may never know. The world may never know. I wish they would pick. Shock, alright, good. Physical, tankier character, excellent. Good crowd control. Got a nice silence on that ult. Some good sustain with the rain. So that's fine. Who else we got? Long Shen. Why are we a man team? Please, I just want a mage. I mean, I can deal with your long. Okay, Cthulhu, not. We're gonna play this man team. All right, we're a man team now. Sure. Okay. Okay. No, that's an ice Cuchulainn, so we're gonna go with the ice Khepri. Alright, so we're a man team, so this is going to be fairly interesting. They are almost a man team themselves, although they have the problem of having 3 physicals. So, right off the top, I'm going to be rushing Sovereignty. Easy, hands down, no problem. That's going to be fairly interesting. I'm going to assume either the Mulan or the Cuchulainn is going to be building damage. Probably Cuchulainn, if I had to... Well, it could be Mulan just as easily. Either of them could work as a damage warrior. I'm not really sure. But this should be fairly odd. But this should be easy to counter-build. And actually, this is one of those situations in which a man team is really effective. I don't know why it's called a man team, honestly. I just know it is. A man team is basically where you just have... Technically, by the way, that's man team in all caps, but it's technically where you're playing full tankier characters in your comp. There is in Conquest such a thing as a man lane, where the enemy duo lane or a duo lane is 2 tanks, usually a guardian and a warrior, rather than a guardian / warrior and a hunter. Who isn't loading? I'm loaded. My whole team is loaded. It's this Mulan who's not loaded. Okay. And maybe, I can't tell if Cuchulainn is. But, let's talk about... Well, the Hercules is going to be a bit of a problem for me, because he can interrupt my abduct. So can Mulan, actually. Cuchulainn can only interrupt my abduct with his ult, so I'm less concerned. Well, and his push if he's transformed, but that's not going to be all the time. So what are we going to want to start with? Well, that's fairly obvious. Actually, we're going to start with 2 things. Sentinel's Gift, first off. I've been really fond of Warflag recently, but I don't think any of my teammates are going to be doing enough auto attacks. We're going to go right towards the Steel Mail here, and I think I'm going to pick up a mana potion because I'm going to be getting some... I have plenty of health here. I'm not really too concerned about that. We're going to grab Meditation Cloak as well, I think. And... I think he was waiting to see what I was building. Chalk is going damage. Alright. I can understand that. That's actually not bad. I guess I'll go for speed. And see, I probably will wind up with... No, sorry. I should be with Chalk. Because the... Oh, no problem, no problem. That was my misunderstanding. I should have realized when he built the mask that I should have been with him. Cthulhu is damage, Cuchulainn is also damage. They're all playing damage. This should be interesting. I don't feel bad, Shock. It's fine. You be meaty. You be your glorious meaty self. They were kind of leaning towards the left, so I just assumed they were going that direction. Unless they were just waiting for me to pick a direction, but I'm right-handed, so we're gonna go right. Why not, right? Ha 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 ha. Anyways, This actually is proper. I've seen a lot of hunters or a lot of the damage characters take the mana buff when they really shouldn't be. I have accidentally, well, not even accidentally, I have been forced to take the damage buff as Khepri before in Siege, which you don't really want as a support, obviously. Alright, we have some minions here, so we're gonna pop this off really quick here. Oh, we're going ham, huh? Alright, let me use med here really quick, just that way we can kind of stay alive here. And then you die. Now, which one of these two is their tank? The Kukulane was. Okay. So, we've killed their tank. I'm assuming the Mulan is their damage on this. Yeah. It looks like she's trying to go hybrid, though. That was terrible. Oh, I can't believe I hit that. Nice. Oh, I cannot believe I hit that. That was nice. I was really concerned. I think I only hit that because she started strafing to the side rather than going forward and leaving. I think it was because she kind of turned that she died there. Alright. Good. We can kill him, we can kill him. You know, I didn't mean to ult him, but it turns out to be a really good thing because he's being chased by Mulan right now, so he'll actually probably get out with that. Let me see my next move. I'm going to go for Gauntlet of Thieves only because they do have some amount of magic damage in the form of the Yanus, so I don't want to completely leave that behind. So I'm going to build Gauntlet of Thieves mostly for my own magic protections, but also to provide a little boost in magic protections to my allies, and I think most of the rest of my build will primarily be physical protections or some form of hybrid. I think I'll probably also be building Mail of Renewal, which I think will really help as well. Alright, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and rotate that, actually. Because I think that yeah, there's Kukulane. I'm here. I think Chuck will be okay. That was silly of you. That was very silly of you. Hello again, Kukulane. You cannot escape me. I just thought that you should know that. Okay. Janus is here. Are either of these... Okay, Cthulhu is starting to build some protections here. Alright. We don't want this. Cthulhu is leaving because he has no mana. We don't want this fight right now. Is he actually? No, he's right there. Alright, that's fine. Nope. Alright, good. You're gonna try the push, that's fine. We have Cthulhu here. Good, good. Oh, I whiffed that. That's okay, that's okay. I did not mean to kill him there. But there was, I wasn't 100% sure they were going to be able to hit him before, Hi. I can tank this, it's fine. It's only a couple shots. Whatever. I'm actually going to go back. We have a Juggernaut here, so I can finish my Gauntlet of Thebes. It's, yeah, okay, there's the enemy Kukulane, so we're going to go back there right away. Where's, oh, there he is. I completely whiffed that. Okay, okay, that was a good play. That was a good counter ult. Yeah, we're not going to be able to save that Juggernaut right now. What happened to Chalk? Oh, Chalk went back and teleported in. Whoops. How did I not notice this? Alright. What are we doing here? Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, yo! I got him, I got him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes. Nice. We took them all. That was beautiful. I'll tank this, it's fine. We can take more. I'm not really concerned about the Juggernaut. It's getting absolutely slapped. Okay, fair enough though. Having one person go to right lane to defend is actually the smarter idea. So that's actually fine. Can we take this in time? This is looking sketchy. Alright, yeah. I'll sacrifice myself for the good of you. That's fine, that's fine. No. No! No, run! No. God. You just used the... What do you call that on me? The Sundering Spear. Alright, alright. You do that little old thing. My very next move is going to be Contagion, and I'll probably grab Breastplate of Valor, and then after that I will grab Mystical Mail of Renewal. Mystical Mail of Renewal. I did not want Mystical Mail. That was not going to work. We're kind of close to another Juggernaut. We still lost that tower. Okay, that's fine. We almost took the second left tower, the tier 2, so... We did okay. I need to hurry up and respawn and get over there, though. Oh, Cthulhu's dead. Oh, no, he might live. He might live. Does Janus have his ult up? I mean, they're fairly tanky overall. This is definitely one of the strangest games of Siege I've ever played. So many tanks. Oh, bold move. Oh, no. Heal everyone, heal everyone. I'm going to help out Quick Lane over here. Nice. You've done goofed. Why did you do that? Oh, he's going for the damage. That's fine. We're just going to take this really quick. I don't care. Mulan means nothing to me. You keep making this one simple mistake. There we go. And free tower. And I got some healing out of that too, so that was nice. She's rooted. Hey there, how you doing? Ooh, the Hercules for the save. I knew the Hercules was going to be a problem for me. Good play, though, good play. Did he blink in? Where did he come from, specifically? He did blink, okay. Yeah, that was a good play. Contagion, definitely. Then Breastplate of Valor. Ah, yeah, we really bombed that one. After we took the tower, we probably should have left. I wasn't paying enough attention to the enemy's respawn timers. If I had been, I probably would have realized we were about to all die there. Because the respawn timers, obviously, they were coming back up pretty soon, so we needed to get out of there after we took that tower. I just wasn't paying enough attention to the respawn timers. I was getting a little bit greedy there. Which, I mean, is understandable. We were really pressing a great advantage there. Doesn't look like... Oh, they went for the... okay, I see. And I think we'll go with Magic Shell. Should have actually gone Sundering Spear, though. I just really don't like it when I'm playing tank. I'm not fond of picking that up. I don't think we can save the tower, though they're not really good at taking towers either, so... Divide and conquer? You just used your only escape. You are now dead. Why am I killing everyone? What is this? We're actually going to leave the Juggernaut alone for a hot second. He totally abandoned you. Janus completely abandoned Mulan. If he had ult, then there was no reason she needed to die here. I don't know if he had ult or not. I believe he did because I haven't seen him use it in a while. But that was kind of sad. Holy cow. He totally ditched her. That was painful. We even got to go back and stop the Juggernaut before it even got into the tower line. Nice. Let's push up left as far as we can before we get interrupted. They're going to clear jungle camps, which is fair enough. I'm going to take a wave here. Do you have any penetration at all? Alright, now we're gonna leave. Yeah, he missed that, and he really needed to hit that. He missed that, too. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here just fine, then. He might blink on me, but he's alone, and he's not... Yeah, he's not building enough damage for that, so... There was really no reason for him to be chasing me that far. It just distracted two of them for long enough for the rest of the team to get over to right lane. And set up for the death of poor Quick Lane here. Alright. Okay. Let's see, where is everyone? Okay, there we go. Hercules just blinked, that's fine. It's still fine. I'm completely with that. Is the Juggernaut? Yeah, kind of. I mean, this is cute. He tried. We still haven't lost anyone in this fight. I need to go. I don't need to be here. Although, if I can help out, I'll die for my team. I don't care. Come on, Mulan. You know you want me. I'm low HP and tasty. I'm a light snack. They'll kill Cuculain for me, so that's fine. Nice. Can he pick up Mulan? I think maybe. Oh no, Janos is there. Alright, never mind then. They spent way too much time on me, honestly. There was no reason they needed to pay that much attention to me. This is what you're supposed to do as a support. My kills are accidental. I don't really intend to kill these people. But, oh, if I go for Mail of Renewal, I'm going to overcap. So I might go for Stone of Gaia, actually. That would probably be best, because I might already be pushing. Let me see, it's going to be 25. Yeah, I'm going to be already practically on cap anyways. Look at that, 319 out of 325. Just by going through my natural leveling up process. The passive stacks I'm going to get. Yeah, that's going to be fine. It's going to be fantastic. Let me see. But then I'll also want, I might switch out Contagion for, Pestilence. Because I'm going to be wanting to build Sentinel's Embrace as well. So we're going to go ahead, sell this, actually go for Pestilence. And then we can go actually into Mail of Renewal. Although Stone of Gaia would also be very effective as well. To be completely fair. I just think that Mail of Renewal will help out my team a little bit better because it does heal the area around. It gives you some base protections that you can... I think it gives you 35, or is it 30? What is this? 20. Which isn't bad. Not great, but not bad either. I mean, I can dance all day if you want. That's fine. If they kill them, then that's fine. Our Juggernaut is pushing up right lane by itself, so that's fine. Let's see if they can pick this up and make this work. If they start dying off, then that's going to be a problem. But if they win this fight, then that's going to be pretty huge. It's not looking great, though. Okay, that's 1 for 2. They're in favor of them. It looks like they're about to kill Cuculain. But they could salvage that. Yeah, that's not great. But we do have the Juggernaut right there at their Phoenix. Stone of Gaia, Mail of Renewal. Stone of Gaia, Mail of Renewal. I think I'm going to go Stone of Gaia. They have enough abilities that are moving people around where I'm going to be able to pretty consistently get the Stone of Gaia passive triggered, so... Are you harassing my Cthulhu? Is that what you're doing? Did I say you could harass my Cthulhu? No, I did not. I said nothing of the kind. Did you just Sundering Spear me? You've got some nerve. Why is Chalk in there? How did Chalk get in there? How did I miss that? Okay, he's gonna get out just fine. That was a miss. That was a miss. Good job. Oh, I was too late on that. I did not realize I had an opportunity to save him there. Yeah? I'll be fine. I'm out. He's still chasing. What are you doing, guy? Really? You're serious? He's trying. He's trying. Good play. Good play. Okay, that was not quite as advantageous for you as you thought it would be. Fair enough, fair enough. But we all got out. We all got out. That was pretty spicy. Nice. All right. And they can't take the Phoenix because they haven't even taken the tower. They're way too far back. Uh-oh, chased too far, did you? That's a Mulan ripe for the picking. Oh no, he didn't do it to her. Oh, she's got thorns? What do you have thorns for? Do we look like we're gonna care about thorns? We're a man team, come on. That was a silly choice. You done goofed. Quit cutting, please quit cutting me off. I'm gonna have to do something drastic, like strangle you through the screen. There's Giannis, but we're never gonna keep up with him. I timed that terribly. I could have stopped him there, but atrocious timing. Oh no. Oh, he was way too far away for that to work. Oh, hey, how you doing? I don't care if you're healing yourself. I can stop that. I'm not sure what happened to Cthulhu, but alright. Let's see what we can do here. Uh-huh. Excellent. Let me heal everyone here. Oh, he's got him. Nice. Nope. Nice. Good. Save our Chuck. Oh, no. Too late. There's Mulan. That's problematic. She's fresh. Get him, get him, get him. I don't care about the Mulan right now. I just want the Cook Lane dead. Take the Hercules at the very least. Take somebody. Thank you. Oh, I missed that. Oh, no. I needed to hit that. Is he going to get him? Yes. Alright, good. That's pretty huge. We have a Juggernaut coming in from the left, which is awesome. We have minions about to push down the Phoenix again. I was going to say we need to take out those. Yep. Come on. There you go. Fantastic. My healing is through the roof. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to retreat. This is not a good fight anymore. We took the left lane. No, we're fine, we're fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. We're okay, we're okay. Oops. We can take a free Juggernaut here. Nice. They are nowhere, they are in no position to be able to interrupt this. This is a great take. Alright. Oh, hello. That was impressive. I was totally wrong. I immediately jinxed us. Uh-huh, yeah. Uh-oh. That's not great. I'm dead. And there I go. Ah. We were totally caught off guard by that. They probably thought similarly to me that there was no way they were going to interrupt that, but they stole it. They outright stole it. Now we have 2 Juggernauts pushing down, which is not good news. Our only hope is that Cthulhu can stall them long enough in jungle, which does not look likely. Nah, that was... Ooh, yeah, this is not a good situation we're in right now. Alright, so meditation cloak. Oh, well, the fire minions, I guess, take care of the Juggernaut just fine. Alright. The other one's not doing particularly well either. Alright, Hercules is in right lane pushing that down. Alright, Janos is in the left defending the Juggernaut. Let me see if I can stop that. Alright, I'll trust him on that. Careful there, Chuck. You're going back? Alright. Yeah, they've got that. I'm going to make sure Chuck stays alive. That's what I'm going to do right now. They barely saved that. Can we fight this? Probably not, actually. I don't like these odds. Alright, there's 2 of them there. Where's the other 2? That's what I want to know. Where are the other 2? There's Hercules. Alright. Okay. Let's see. No, Hercules is not over here. If we push hard enough on right, they'll ignore left long enough for our fire wave to take that out. They're consolidating on the fire wave, never mind. He's by himself. He's gonna dash. There he goes. He's rooted. We kill him. We're in a great spot. Yep, there we go. Take Hercules next. Good play, good play. Rooted, good. Where's Milan? There she is. Oh, I shouldn't have done that then. I mistimed that. Abduct. Oh, he was in there. He was... I could have saved him. There we go. Good, good. Excellent. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Missed. Yeah? Now what? Activate shell here. Alright. I'm on the verge of death here. I need to... There we go. Holy cow. Alright, so how on earth did we win that one? Well, partially luck. I'm going to be really honest with you. We were a little lucky with that one. Why are you mad at me? I mean, I did not play great. I played very average. I could have saved Chalk. I'm betting that's what they were talking about. I can't spell. There we go. Anyways, let's talk about this match really quick. So, first off, we had a much easier time. Let's address the pros and cons of the man team. Man team, or the tank comp, is either really good or really bad, depending on how flawed the enemy team comp is. The enemy team comp in this particular case happened to be very flawed. They had 3 physicals and 1 magic, so we were pretty much able to freely build physical protections, or at least have a heavier emphasis on physical protections, which, to the credit of my allies, they absolutely 100% did. Consider, Cthulhu started off with the Vampiric Shroud, which gives you a little bit of physical protections, later on built Breastplate of Valor. Chalk built nothing in particular of protections. The Chalk was going in for pretty much full attack. But the Coclain built Mystical Mail and Shifter's Shield, built Pestilence as a backup and a heal, which I really appreciate. And they all built Rangda's Mask, which is partially why we almost died. But then again, on the other hand, it is also probably a part of why we won. It was a high-risk, high-reward situation, but because we were all defensive and I had 2 auras boosting their physical protections and slightly their magical protections, I believe that that gave them the freedom to build Rangda's Mask and actually be able to do impressive amounts of damage despite being tankier characters. So that was a really good pick. It was a really smart way of recognizing what I was building and kind of playing into that, which was really great. I want to actually break this down even more individually. The Cthulhu did wisely build his Blood-Soaked Shroud. You really don't want the other one. I can't remember its name off the top of my head, because that combined with Rangda's Mask is going to get you killed very, very quickly. You know, Rangda's Mask was great. Probably this was finished last. I'm betting this is the Stage 2 mask until the end. Breastplate of Valor for some cooldowns and some physical protections, which is absolutely fantastic. That's a great pick there. Divine Ruin doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense when you consider that the only people who were actually self-healing were Hercules and Janus. And even then, Janus was clearly not heavily focused on that. He only had Soul Gem, and I think that was mostly for the damage. So Divine Ruin here actually makes a little less sense. I think, while it was okay, it wasn't a terrible choice, I think maybe Obsidian Shard would have been a little bit of a better idea, so that way you could get around the enemy's protections. Spear of the Magus, great ability, great item on Cthulhu, because Cthulhu can deal damage with all of his abilities, so this is actually quite potent with Cthulhu, really sets up extra damage for the rest of your team, combines really well with Rangda's Mask, very effective, great pickup here. Typhon's Fang, again, there wasn't really a whole lot of lifesteal. Yes, Blood-Soaked Shroud had some decent lifesteal on there, but no longer provides the technically infinite lifesteal it used to, and you had a little bit of lifesteal on Spear of the Magus. I think, again, Obshard would have been a better choice, or potentially Kronos' Pendant would have been a better choice if you already had Obshard instead of Divine Ruin. I think those would have helped Cthulhu deal more damage overall, because the Obshard has 20% penetration by default, and gives your abilities an extra 10% every 10 seconds. So that's, I think, that would have been more effective in the long run, considering that the enemy team was tankier and were building magic protections. If you'll notice that the Cthulhu only had 10% plus 20 flat, and that's really not going to do the job too well in terms of penetration against their comp, because they were almost a reflection of us. Almost. The Chalk went full damage. Rangda's Mask, Bluestone, fantastic. The Sledge, get a little bit of tankiness going in there, some nice power. Shield of Regrowth allows you to be even a little bit more tankier, gets you increased speed. Heartseeker to really be able to punch through the enemy's defenses. All of this makes a lot of sense. Brawler's Beat Stick. Again, I feel like this is slightly overkill. Again, they're only... Well, Mulan technically does heal some. I forgot about that, that she self-heals off the spear. Okay, so Divine Ruin makes a little bit more sense. Brawler's Beat Stick makes a little more sense. Typhon's Fang still should have been Obshard. Drop Kronos' Pendant. This should have absolutely been Obshard for the higher amount of magical protection. Magical penetration. It would have provided 10 more magic power, and the amount of lifesteal you were getting, 12, 27. I mean, I'm sorry, 54. So it would have been roughly a 44 power difference, but the extra magical penetration, I think, would have been more impactful against this composition. So that's going to be my... I'm going to... I forgot about the Mulan's self-heal from this spear. I'm going to amend my statement. Divine Ruin is fine here. Spear of the Magus is fine here. Typhon's Fang should have been Obshard. The Chalk's build is also pretty fine as well. I think... Overall, it was good. I can understand why all of this was built, and this is an excellent build. Titan's Bane... It would have been interesting. I would like to eventually run the numbers on whether or not Heartseeker or Titan's Bane would have been the better choice, but either way, it still could come down to preference anyways, so we're not really going to talk about it a lot, but Typhon's Fang. Titan's Bane is potentially something that could have been extremely useful here. The Cook Lane Mystical Mail was an interesting choice here, all things considered, but overall, combined with Rangda's Mask and Bluestone Brooch, I think this wasn't necessarily a bad idea, especially since it combines well with the aura he can already activate, the Sledge for a little bit of protections, Pestilence for some more magic protections, Shifter's Shield for that hybrid of damage and protections. This is fine. He was playing a bit more on the tankier side while trying to hybridize, so I can understand that. I think maybe Void Shield would have been really good instead of Shifter's Shield. I think that might have done more good for the team at large, as well as for Cuchulainn himself. But that's about it. I would just say the Cthulhu should have built Obshard, Cuchulainn should have built Void Shield, and I think overall that would have been much better. I was playing too aggressively for most of the match, but my build is fine. I should have built Pestilence earlier. I had this being Contagion, and that was a waste of gold. I lost some gold selling that to buy Pestilence, so I should have just built Pestilence right off the top. I didn't do the math before deciding on that, and I didn't realize that I was going to overcap on physical protections pretty massively. I forgot about Sentinel's Embrace and how much that increases your protections, so that's on me. The Cuchulainn, I don't know why Tainted Steel was Cuchulainn's starter item. I know Chalk self-heals, but Chalk is the only one with an actual self-heal, and everyone else on the team would have to build items for that, and no one on the team really built lifesteal. Cthulhu had small amounts of lifesteal, I'll give you that. Oh, by the way, it's not actually 54 from that, I just realized it would actually be 84. Anyways, I don't know why Tainted Breastplate, or even Tainted Steel was built, because we didn't really build that much self-heal in the first place. So I think this was a mistake on Cuchlainn's part. I think this would have been better off as pretty much most other starter items. The Axe, the Sentinel's Gift would have been really good as well. Something more supportive. This, I don't think, was the move. And Gladiator's Shield, that's fine. That's not a bad start. Shogun's Kusari. Now, I do have a little bit of a problem with this. Mulan has impressive auto attacks. Cuchulainn kind of has impressive auto attacks, but I mean, in all honesty, Genji's Guard does you a little bit more good, or Pestilence, or actually, best of all, for Cuchulainn, Bulwark of Hope. Gives you that low health, bonus health that you can utilize to maybe get out alive, especially since Cuchulainn's escape is a really feeble jump unless he's transformed, in which case it's a mediocre dash. I mean, his methods of getting out of an ugly situation are very limited, and very easy to either interrupt or counter in some way, shape, or form, so I think Bulwark of Hope specifically would have given him more health, would have given him the same magic protections, but would have given him a much more effective passive ability that would have actually helped him survive for longer and deal more damage that way and escape uglier situations. Mystical Mail, we've already talked about that. This is great on Cuchulainn. It really combines well with his Rage Aura, Sledge, Power, and protections, and then finally Pridwin. Now, you'll notice, and I'm actually going to address this now, that they don't, with the exception of Janus, who built rather impressive amounts of penetration, they're all running off of Void Shield. That is 100% of their physical penetration. Hercules has Void Shield and some flat penetration. Mulan has Void Shield and some flat penetration. One of each. Hercules, at the very least, had Sundering Axe, which was just an incredibly insightful pick here, where a man team, we're going to have a lot of health. This was going to hit us pretty hard. The protections were going to be useful for Hercules staying alive. That was great. Brawler's Beatstick. Again, we really didn't have enough self-heal to justify this. The Chalk had the Rain, and Cthulhu had some lifesteal. Not enough to really necessarily go so hard on the anti-heal for. It is a bit nonsensical. Breastplate of Valor is, fine. We had Chalk and Cuchulainn, of course. Cooldowns really help Hercules heal more often, do more damage, obviously, but the healing more often is the big thing. Shield of Regrowth's kind of a similar point there. Pestilence, again, you're going really way too hard on this anti-heal. Great magic protection item, but again, I think Hercules could have really benefited from Bulwark of Hope, more so than Cuchulainn, because at the very least, Cuchulainn is only really using it to get out of an ugly situation a lot of the times, or that's actually pretty much it. For Hercules, though, when Hercules is low on health and the Bulwark of Hope shield triggers, then that's a little bit of extra time for Hercules to either get the heal back up and use that and then survive even longer, or maybe run away using the Shield of Regrowth passive buff. And then the Void Shield, of course, is fine. This is alright, but then you realize that Mulan was basically running the same thing. Contagion was, again, we have anti-heal here, wasn't strictly necessary. Runic Shield, we had enough damage where Runic Shield was not really meaning much here. But she just wanted to maintain. You'll notice that a lot of her, the only thing that doesn't give her power in some way is Contagion. A lot of hybrid here, and the unfortunate problem is that Mulan has a really difficult to use escape. It has the potential to be extremely life-saving if you are able to fire the bow at a wall, but your bow has to be level 2, I think, out of 3. And I'm talking about her passive, not her actual skill levels, so that takes time of using it, hitting it, pulling enemies in with it. Then you get bow and arrow experience. So at the early game, Mulan had no escape at all, and against a man team, that's a really bad time, and she rushed Sledge. She rushed the Sledge for some reason, and she had no starter item, which is interesting. Overall, Mulan's primary issue here is that she just didn't have the kind of stats she needed to really survive the early game, where she was very vulnerable to crowd control, and we just went in there and we basically pub stomped her, because at that point, frankly, she wasn't hitting her, well, she didn't have her bow and arrow up to the correct level yet, so, and then she just couldn't recover from that. She built Void Shield second, and this was built too early. That's a physical protection reduction by 15%. Usually you don't build this early. Contagion was fine. Runic Shield, okay. I find the aura of this to be relatively useless overall. Jotun's Wrath, great stats, good item. I think probably would have been better off with Breastplate of Valor and committing to a full defense build, but that's just me. And Shifter's Shield. It's just, the Mulan was all over the place here with items, because this could have been either Berserker's Shield and really dedicate yourself to auto attacks, or Glad's Shield, really dedicate yourself to a little bit of extra ability damage, especially since you were building so many protections in the first place. I just don't fully understand here. And the Janus is fine, actually. The Janus, did great. Gem of Focus, that's fine. A nice early Spear of Desolation, great early pickup here. That's a really great choice. A nice Charon's Coin. We're starting to, approach that mid-game where people are starting to pick up some actual legitimate protections, and you're the only magic damage on the team, so maybe you can get away with, whatever. Great item here. Soul Gem, I'm not a huge fan of this on Janus, but I understand why it's built very often on him. It was okay overall in this match. I just don't think that this made too much of an impact. I understand that this was primarily built for the 40% boost. I'm sorry, the bonus damage to enemy gods, because he wanted to punch through our man teamness. But I think a bit more of a push would have been useful here. I think possibly Soul Reaver, I believe it's called, would have been more effective. I'll show you the item afterwards. But I think Soul Reaver would have actually been the stronger item here for that purpose rather than Soul Gem. Soul Reaver, yeah, you did build Soul Reaver. You also built Rod of Tahuti, which is okay. But fair enough on the Soul Gem. When I play Janus, though, I usually build Bancroft's Talon, and I build it for a couple of specific reasons. First off, it provides me with more magical lifesteal. Yes, I don't heal myself or my allies on the passive when I have Bancroft's Talon, but Bancroft's Talon has more power, and as I get lower on HP, I get even more power returns, which on Janus, when you go through your portal or you go over that line that he produces, the speed line, you get increased magical power scaling on your abilities. So it's more important for Janus to have higher than average power, because he's actually able to channel more of that into his damaging abilities when you go over a line or through a portal. So I personally have found that Bancroft's Talon, with its default 100 magic power and its potential to achieve another, I think, 100, that can be very, very powerful in the hands of a skilled Janus. And I just think Soul Gem is a missed opportunity here for that reason. But beyond that, beyond these, the builds here are mostly minor quibbles. The main reason that we won was because the enemy team at the very end there was split. So we were able to just push down right lane and finish off the Titan, and we were able to finish off the Titan because we were a man team. I don't necessarily recommend always playing a man team. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Siege is definitely a riskier place to play this, so I'm kind of surprised we won with this. But I think we won with this because they were kind of mostly playing a man team as well, so it was kind of like meme versus meme. They just had the benefit of a mage and we did not. And that all just came down to us being able to, fortunately, take out the Janus, who was very aggressive. I would have to say that the Janus was probably a bit more aggressive, considering we're a man team and we have a lot of crowd control available to us. In most cases, that maybe Janus was closer to the fray than one might be wanting to be as Janus. So beyond that, and the fact that Mulan was really having a hard time getting to fights on time, I think you'll notice if you watch the video back that Mulan was late to most fights. Most of the big fights anyways. And that's not really what you want to see, especially out of someone who's building hybrid at the very least and can deal some damage and tank some damage. But that's all I'm going to say about this match. Thank you all very much for joining me. If you like this, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, suggestions, what have you, please leave them down in the comment section below. And thank you all very much for joining me. Have a great 24 hours.